So I did my extra credit model on the heart model and the blood flow through it. And the heart model I made is made of clay, not clay, sorry, Play-Doh. And then we'll start in the right atrium. In the right atrium, blood enters through the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava, and the coronary arteries on the backside. And then in the right atrium, I made little grooves. It's hard to see on camera, but it's the pectinate muscle. And the blood flows from the right atrium to the right ventricle to the tricuspid valve, also known as the atrioventricular valve. And on the tricuspid valve, I made little string-like stuff to represent the chordinae tendineae. And then the pink stuff right here represents the trabeculae caudinae I made. And from the right ventricle, it flows up to the pulmonary trunk, and from the pulmonary trunk it enters through the pulmonary valves. From the pulmonary artery it goes to the lungs, and from the lungs it goes all the way back to the pulmonary veins on this side right here that enters to the left atrium. From the left atrium it goes through the other atrioventricular valve known as the mitral valve, also has chordinae tendineae on it. And from there, it enters to the left ventricle, right here. And from the left ventricle, it enters to the aortic valve under here. Kind of hard to see, but it enters through there into the aortic valve. And then from the aorta, it goes to the body. And this side is more dense and thicker because it has the myocardium. And it's the side of the heart that pumps the blood throughout the body. And if it wasn't as dense and thin like the left side, then the blood wouldn't be able to be pumped throughout the body. And then this is the apex of the heart. And one more thing, this on this side of the heart, the right side of the heart, it is deoxygenated blood that travels through these valves, through these atrium and ventricles to get to the lungs, which then oxygenated it, and then from the veins it goes through the body, and then it brings oxygenated blood into the heart, and then the heart will pump oxygenated blood throughout the body.